Hi everybody, and welcome to our channel, Captain Vex and ARK Dynamics. My name is Charles, and today I'll be teaching you how to CAD rubber bands with pulleys.
3 days later.
Okay, to start, we're going to click Start a New Model, and then name it Rubber Bands Pulley. So, to start, on the left-hand side in this section, this area right here, you can go to Beams and Plates, and then we're going to drag out a 2x10. So you can go to the filter and just search up 2x10, and then drag that out. So while you're dragging the beam, when you see all these little grids, you can continue holding it and you use arrow keys to maneuver around the orientation of this beam. So we're gonna change the orientation of the beam to this way, so it's easier for us to build. Now we're gonna go to the blue color and go to pins and standoffs, and then we can grab the pin idler, so the cap pin with a square hole at the back. Put one over here and then put one over here. Now now we can go to wheels and tires, and then grab a small pulley which we can put on the left side, and let's grab a slightly larger pulley which we can put on the right. So once we're done with that step, go to rubber band. So if you don't know where to find that, you can click out from this arrow, go to main group, go to these rubber bands, the wires and the chains, click onto that, and the first one you can find a rubber band. Now to start, we can grab something slightly less thick, so let's just grab this one right over here and then drag it out. Now, it's important that we choose the option that makes it an MPD submodel instead of a loose file, so that we can actually edit the size of the rubber band. So we could just leave the name as it is, but you can change it if you want. So now, outside of this submodel, because this rubber band is the same as a submodel, you can drag it and then you can change the orientation of this, but you cannot change the size of the rubber band. So how you would do that is you can double click into the rubber band and you'll see something like this. The four outer points of the rubber band is what you can use to drag this, to make it bigger, to make it smaller. And then the inner plane right over here with the red dot, you can move around the rubber band left to right, up and down, which is the same as using this cross right over here. Now, we see we can only make this bigger and smaller, but we can't really like connect this to our second pulley, right? And to fix that, if you click out over here, click out again, go to your main group, and then one to the left of the rubber bands, go over here, go to the red battery pack, click onto that, and then the second one right over here, path circle point meta, you can drag that out to the right, and boom, you have another one of these circle sort of thing. Now if you click out, you can see that you have a rubber band that you can connect to. So you can just start by putting it about on top of the first pulley, and as you can see, this doesn't quite fit. So one way is you could click into the submodel and then change it here, but then you'll need to do a lot of estimation because you can't see the pulley itself. So we're not going to be doing that. Instead, go to your main file, and on the top right where it says main LDR, if you hover over that, you can see that it says normal mode. Click into nested mode, and now you can see this path circle point, and you can make your needed adjustments right over here. So like we first set it correctly for the left pulley. Now we can just sort of estimate it so that we see like this is about right, and then we drag it onto this one. Now we see that this is perfect, right? If it's just slightly too big or slightly too small, you can just always like drag this pulley out, make it bigger, and now drag the pulley back in if you want to make adjustments to the size. So yeah, that's how you CAD rubber bands and pulleys. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe to Captain Vex and ARK Dynamics. See you next time.